sandwich. Also, where's my latte? There's no latte in my trailer. I need my lattes, otherwise I can't. Oh, hi.
This is the part you guys don't
Hi.
see.
Oh.
This is Viking Lass off camera.
Oh, guys, you know, I love everybody.
I'm so nice and cuddly. Where's my fucking latte?
I need my latte. 3 pumps of caramel syrup, and then also 2 Splenda, no sugar in the raw, 2 Splenda, and that better be served at room temperature, because I don't take hot things, because I'm the hottest thing in the room.
I bet you actually do drink Splenda.
No, I don't.
That sounds
I fucking
gross.
love real sugar. Give me that stuff. I actually tweet pictures of me with a can of soda, so my chat can be prepared of what is happening when I stream, because sugar makes me so crazy.
Woot, this is Paragon with Overlord. Joe, did you not upgrade the damn title?
I'm Paragon. This is Overlord.
God damn it. We got it. We'll get better. It's getting there.
Yeah.
I'll have to do it once.
It's fun watching people progress. It's good. It's good stuff.
You enjoy watching people start bad and get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We started awesome.
Guys, welcome to Friday on Hyper Rabbit Power Go!
Oh!
We've got an exciting day for you. We already started. I've been here streaming since like 9. Fucking
Where?
be here
What?
till 9 to 9:30 streaming too.
That's right. You guys could stick around because we've got a lot of cool stuff happening today. Like, what's going on after Rabbit Stew?
What's going on after Rabbit Stew is weekly affirmations with Paizo.
Ooh.
Paizo's taking over our stream.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's not just like, hey, you come guest on our thing. No, Paizo is taking over our stream. And they're playing Dread
Did he, like,
with the giant Jenga.
did they, like, bust in your be like, we're taking this shit over? And
That's
then-
kind of what happened. They came in through the front door like, hey, we like what you guys are doing. Now get the fuck out and let us run it. No, that's not true. But we're really excited about Paizo taking over, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
They want me to say apricot.
Oh, my God. Can we not?
You know, it's your last day.
Yes, by the way, guys, today is my last day forever. I will be gone off the place of the planet.
The place of the planet. Because it's your last day, I was really... Joe, it's not news time.
Damn it, Joe!
Joe, it's
Joe!
not news time.
I mean, that is kind of news that this is my last day co-hosting on Rabbit Stew today.
On Rabbit Stew,
on the place
not
of
all
the
the other
planet.
shows.
Yes. No, I will still be here on Wednesdays watching paint dry, and then Thursdays for Too Many Guilds, which is Zach's favorite show.
If you guys missed Too Many Guilds yesterday, you shouldn't check it out.
You should. It was a shit show. Why? Because Strix was at GDC, and who came to co-host with me? Goobers.
Yeah.
And it was freaking insane. My ADD and his ADHD. We didn't like start filming until like an hour. Like, we didn't actually start the show about an hour into the show. And then this guy over here kind of did some stuff, and I don't really want to talk about it because I'm already planning his death. I hate you. No, I hate him. Dojo! Ha! We can call him Dojo when he does wrong things. Yeah. So Too Many Guilds yesterday was hysterical. You should go check out the YouTube video to see what
because
this
it's your last
a-hole did.
day.
Oh?
I almost showed up with a bag of apricots. Almost.
You realize I still come here, and I know
Almost.
things.
And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to flip the tables and just appreciate the fact that you've joined us this week. But that's
Wow.
it. We're done now and we're moving on.
Wow. Okay. Can we?
Hang on it. We need to move on.
Someone gift
So
that.
guys, we've got all sorts of wonderful stuff coming up for you today.
Zach was nice.
After Dread, we also have Death from Above. And it's super cool.
Except they keep freaking destroying the mechs, and we've been having to repair them, and we've been repairing them all week. Oh my fucking god. If I'm around, I want to like bust in and be like, can you guys unite?
Hey, Hyper Rabbit Power, go! The bar is already been shared, okay?
Viking Lass, that sandwich would look better with apricot sauce.
Apricots, apricots, apricots. We love apricots.
Fuck you, Joe. Who was that? Who did that? Whoever you were. Foo.
Let's do the show.
Oh.
Let's do the show.
Oh.
Okay. Guys, for tonight, for Death from Above, Our players, you can interact with them before the show by buying them boosts before the game happens. Mm-hmm. We're still working out the system. There's a long way to go. But we do have a pre-game process that you can start right now if you're interested in helping them out for the show tonight. Once the show starts, these items can't be purchased. Mm-hmm. So they go into the battle with what you know they already have. So here's what we have for tonight's game. Pre-game purchases. We have for the Pork Chop Express, which apparently is the name of our team now. The Pork Chop Express.
Toot toot. Oink oink, baby.
We didn't completely go into this wanting to make a complete joke out of our players, but naturally that's just what happens on Twitch.
Thank God, because it just makes everything so much more beautiful and enjoyable.
So they're now known as the Pork Chop Express.
Oink oink, baby.
The items available for purchase for them are a little bit more expensive this week because they are big game-changing items. Mm-hmm. There's only 2 of these left.
Get your money's worth, ladies and gentlemen.
One of these.
Oh, one was bought? Awesome.
Edited Alienator. One of the... actually, no, it wasn't that one. Oh, wait. Ooh, one of the heavy tanks was bought for the opponent team earlier. Arslan bought a heavy tank. Okay, so here's what's available. Hey, Hyper Rabbit Power, go! We're never gonna get through the show because of you not being able to handle certain words.
Centipedes and apricots everywhere.
Don't do that. Don't do that on my show. You keep that stuff in your mouth. Keep it in your mouth.
It's their fault. It's their fault.
You are a strong individual that can overcome simple words spoken by a computer. You can do it.
I don't know.
And you have to. Keep your food in your mouth.
Right.
It just has to happen. Anyway, our items available for purchase for today, and these are items, like I said, you have to get them before the game if you want to help them out. This one's really fucking cool. We have 3 different mechs on our team that could technically pick up a steel beam and use it like a baseball bat.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, for $75, you can grant a mech a steel girder club for the match. Now, we will attach that club, and we will adhere it to their hand, and it will be available during the show. If you make a donation because you want them to have a club, make sure you say who you want the mech to be for, which mech. Mm-hmm. We also have the ECM support. Grant the Pork Chop Express team the use of a custom slicer anti-missile vehicle. This vehicle and any allied units in a 2-hex radius receive a -4 on all missile cluster rolls against them. So basically, it's a little vehicle that rides next to them that can shoot down missiles if they're shot at them. Those are a little bit more expensive as well because these are game-changing items in a lot of ways that could really help or hurt the team. We do have a couple cheaper things on the opponent side. We have fire support, purchase an additional partisan heavy tank for the Highland Light. So we need to update that. Our Alienator Arslan did buy, I believe, one of the tanks for the enemy team. That's, man. Mm-hmm. You guys just want to fuck up our players, don't you? Mm-hmm. You really want to fuck up our players. Man. Damn. And then we also have, for $25, Barricades, which grants a tank trap causing rough ground token for the opposing team, giving an advantage to their jump-capable mechs and tread-based vehicles versus the Pork Chop Express's slower mechs and wheeled vehicle. So we have 3 of these available, and these are tokens that they can put on the map to cause, like, get bogged down in the terrain.
That's
and
what
you can purchase those ahead of time.
Here's
these
the guys.
Will be available up until the start of the show tonight.
Here's the thing: is that this doesn't just when you buy these things, these weapons, these things that will affect the mechs. You're not just affecting death from above. You're affecting me and all my guests on watching paint dry, and also everyone after watching paint dry, as we have to repair the mechs. So you're having long-term effects on several shows here when you buy these. So please buy things that will help protect the mechs, so we have less damage to work on, and I can learn how to draw or paint on buildings. Just saying.
Yep, that was a very worded way to say, please support our team, the Pork Chop
I'm really
Express.
good with words, by the way.
That'll be circulating through the chat throughout the day. When the show goes live tonight, we throw up a different round of things that you can buy, not this list. So these are only items available before the game.
Pre-list.
And we will list out everyone and what people purchased for the team before the game to show proper recognition for everyone. This show's basically our version of Hunger Games.
It is. It
With
is definitely
giant
Hunger
mechs.
Games. There's no little tinkling though when the package falls from the sky to help them out, but it's pretty sweet.
Work on that.
That would be amazing. Anytime something happens, you get that sound effect. Ah,
Yeah.
that's just gonna, yes, please.
I think the stuff to mess over the team should be a little more expensive. Well,
Yeah.
typically it would work out that way, but it just so happens the items on the list this week are kind of flipped because the items helping our players help a lot. And we didn't want to totally game break it. So the other big thing is that Claudia is the guest villain tonight.
Claudia, if you don't know, is an amazing, awesome character who is ridiculously entertaining. So you're gonna want to be there for that because it's gonna be ridiculous.
Kevin Maloney is also our guest player on the Pork Chop Express.
Oink oink, baby.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be high excitement. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a real blast.
look at all the Claudia hype in chat. Everyone loves Claudia.
Yeah. She who cannot sit. Exactly. We knew she'd be a great villain. Lemony Fresh Punk is now following. Thank
Hey!
you for that follow.
I know you.
I
Hey
really
there.
appreciate it.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
And then coming up on Weekly Affirmations, where we play Dread with Paizo, we'll still be doing the affirmation matrix, and we have a new system in place for that. When you make donations, Haley, shit, Hyper Rabbit Power, go!
Yeah. Wow.
Way to shame me into helping the Merc Sack ECM support. Grant the Pork Chop Express team the use of a custom slicer anti-missile vehicle.
Damn.
Holy shit.
It's gonna be fun tonight. All right.
Rabbit
Power, go! Oh no, now we get another partisan heavy tank
Can
for
we
the other
get
team.
another partisan heavy tank?
Sides are being drawn.
Oh, snap.
Ty Blinger, thank you for subscribing, resubscribing. Damn. Damn. So, people are taking sides already. Holy shit. This is gonna get interesting tonight. I love having tanks on the map, though. It's a lot more shit to blow up. And I will be the executioner tonight, and I really want to
You are?
I really want to let out some aggression.
I was about to say, good, you need to be the executioner
Oh,
tonight.
it's been a rough week. So,
Guys, give him things to
really
blow up.
excited. Buy some more tanks so I have more shit to smash with a motherfucking hammer.
And then
I might go buy a tank myself. I'm gonna be like, I need to smash.
I need to practice my tank smashing. And Joe and I have been working on the tanks. The tanks that we've been working on are the ones you're going to be smashing, right? Yeah, so we've got a couple more to build today before the show. So we're going to build them, put all this pride and joy, and you're going to enjoy smashing those even more because I built them. So I'll put a little, hey, Zach, I'm going to
As
hug
I'm
you.
smashing, I'll be like, unpaid overtime hours.
Can I just send him a pinata? Oh, we
Nope,
should
not as fun.
Oh.
That hammer on those tanks
Are you gonna-
feels really
Wait,
good.
I have a very important question. Are you going to be using a drill?
No, we have a new system. Didn't you see it last week?
No, I
Because you
didn't.
didn't watch the show.
No,
so
I
we'll
was bad.
continue.
Well, I was going to ask if you're using drill because you have so much experience with it.
I used a drill the first week.
Yeah, I know.
And it didn't work very well because those mechs are tough as shit.
Yeah, no, they really are.
Really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach is gonna become 8 fingers tonight.
Fuck it. If I get to smash some tanks, I'm cool with it.
What about a Goobs pinata? Would you like smashing that? Dude, his mouth twitched. That's a yes. Yeah.
Coming up on the show, we have Sword and Board. It's a top-down adventure puzzle game. Robert and Mike from the team are going to join us around 2:15. So make sure you stick around for that. We have a new game to show off for you guys. And what else we got in our list of things? Basically, thank you guys for watching this week. And if we have new people watching, you should stick around. We do a lot of amazing stuff. And we go big all the time. We go for spectacle. And we don't fuck around. We don't
I do.
We don't do that Mickey Mouse shit.
Uh-huh.
That's a Tommy Wiseau thing that I can never get out of my head now. Kador one. I'm just gonna say Hodor. Hodor is now following
Kador.
1.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for following.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go big or go home.
You can send Zach chainmail gloves.
I'll fucking wear it.
Yeah, guys, someone get some chainmail gloves.
And then
like,
watch the drill bit get stuck in the chainmail, and you guys will get to watch my entire finger get ripped off because it's actually dangerous to wear chainmail with a drill.
We could get you like a chainmail suit like people wear when they go diving with sharks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we'll put them in a shark tank. Brown sugar, baby. Brown sugar.
Uh-oh. Holy shit. Hyper rabbit power. Go! Holy crap. Damn. Wow.
ECM support for pork chops since there's no sheriff.
Holy shit. ECM support. This is getting interesting. This is getting really interesting. Okay, we need to update this graph. So far, we've had both of our ECM support tanks bought. Holy shit. And we've had 2 of our fire support tanks bought. No giant steel clubs yet, and no barricades.
I kind of want to...
rough ground barricades.
Dude, I want to build some steel clubs. So someone please buy
You
those.
got time to do that after this show?
At some point in time I will.
Well, I mean, they'd have to be done by like
Well, I'm gonna...
5:30.
Well, hey, look, man, I'm here and I'm helping, so...
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So where are the subs from today? Guys, we have been on a roll with Yes. Because that shit is delicious. We have been on a banh mi fucking roll. It's great. Thank you, Alien Knitter.
Jimmy in rehab.
Yeah, Jimmy's in rehab right now. Guy, Viking Apricots is now following. Thank you, Viking Apricots. Viking _ apricots is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, Centipede. Now there is a new...
I gotta feed your dog cream cheese tonight.
What's that?
I'm gonna feed your dog cream cheese.
You're gonna feed my dog cream cheese.
Yeah, so when you go home with him tonight...
I'm sorry, but if you do that, you have to deal with Malika, and I'm terrified of her, and you should be too.
Oh no, guys, I'm gonna tell her that you're the one who fed her the cream cheese.
She will be the one. It's her dog. It's her puppy. I would advise you that Muay Thai little fireball out there. That's
No,
called
I'm terrified
Malika.
of her. Oh no, I know.
I wouldn't
know.
push that button.
Fine, I'll find another way. I'll find something. Oh, I like Malika. She likes me. We're gonna find a way to screw you over.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Cool. You probably should think of something that doesn't involve.
Next time she hugs you,
dog, 'cause
I'm gonna
that's,
tell
like,
her
her
to
prized
whisper in your ear,
possession.
"This hug is from April." And then you're gonna be like, "Ah!" And you're gonna like throw up a little in your mouth.
That would be really creepy.
Done.
Really creepy.
Done.
That's been 4 subs. That was a follow, Osborne, not a sub. That was a follow. We're
This
still
is a sub.
7 subscribers away from a Steam Key giveaway. All right, guys. So I also want to let you know about the Modcast. Our mods are doing their own podcast.
No way.
And it's up on our Hyper RPG. Accursed Cider is now following. Thank you,
Hey!
Accursed Cider. I feel like that's... Oh, great. Well, never mind. We have a new subscriber coming in. New subscriber. Guys, now we are 6 subscribers away. Hey, Paradigm Shift! Hyper Rabbit Power, go! Let's get a club!
Makeshift club,
Oh,
grant
you,
one
yeah.
neck with hands, Koshai, Rhythm Nation. Pork chop, a steel girder club for the match. Hashtag Evo, the core.
This is the one where you get Hyper Rabbit Power. No.
Hyper Rabbit Power, go! New subscriber, Viking Apricots!
They're so freaking gross. I'm sorry.
Apricots? I take shots.
Apricots are disgusting.
Take shots of that shit
They're
with some ginger.
disgusting.
Little ginger, little lemon, little apricot, throw it together. Shoot that shit. It's good for you. Good for you.
No. Oh God.
Accursed Cider. Yes, the mispronunciation
Yeah,
continues.
thank you, Robin Hood. I like your name, by the way. Agree. See, look, apricots are a horde. Can we
get back to the show?
Can we get a straw poll going?
not
Are
derail the
apricots
show?
gross? Yes.
We got to get through this before
That's the only
2:15.
option. Okay, fine.
do
Let's
it.
go.
Modcast coming out from the mods. It's a podcast, Modcast. Okay, you can find it on the Hyper RPG SoundCloud, which, if you didn't know, that's where we put all our podcasts up. You guys should definitely follow us on SoundCloud. Put that shit on your phone. Listen to us on your way to work.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys ask for it, we'll convert more shows into podcasts. If you eventually want Shadowrun to be a podcast, we'll fucking do it. We'll do it. Ask us what shows you want as podcasts, and we'll keep doing it. We'll keep making more. So check out the Modcast. Somebody can post the link in chat if they want. They're more than welcome to. You should check it out. It's called Gemessimo is a Vampire. That's what it's called. And it technically has the most plays out of all of our podcasts. It's the most popular of our podcasts.
Go Mods! How does this make you feel, Zach?
You know, I'm proud of them, honestly. I'm proud of them.
I'm happy for them. Go Mods. Hell yeah. Mods are the immune system of any Twitch channel. They keep all the crap out, they fight what gets in, and they keep things in order. So way to be the immune system. Of course you guys are going to get the highest numbers. That's awesome. I mean, content.
Jim Esimo. Jim Esimo. Gim E Simo.
Wait.
Gimme Simo. I'm sorry, Gimme Simo. I will start pronouncing it correctly. It's Gimme Simo.
What is...
Okay, moving on. That's pretty much a lot of the stuff. Let's see. We still have the trivia question submission form, which is going to be really cool. So, guys, we have a really amazing Trivia Hops coming for you on Monday. The theme is Justice League, which is already awesome. Scott, who is a DC Comics expert, self-proclaimed, with Strix will be our Team Unicorn. Team Sheba will be two Seattle comedians that Aaron is providing.
Excellent. Team Sheba! Represent!
Okay, well, okay.
More.
You just ate a bunch of pork. He's definitely gonna get up in that. Okay, let's continue the show. We gotta get through the show.
No, he doesn't deserve my sloppy seconds. Bye. Bye, I love you. Oh.
Okay, doing the show. Doing a show.
Hi,
There's
show.
a show.
What's up? What's up? I am the
Trivia
train.
Hops. That's Team Unicorn. Team Sheba will be the two guest comedians. And then Team Rabbit. Currently, we have Margaret Crone, who is a partner Twitch streamer, is going to be one of them. And we have a very special guest after that we're currently working on. I'm pretty sure it's going to work out, though.
Ooh,
And it's
mystery.
really awesome. So our chat room representatives are going to be Twitch streamers this time around instead of chat room members. We're going to mix it up. We'll go back and forth on that show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Alex Pop 15 is now following. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for that. Let's see. Moving on, we've got the news.
Joe's taking a nap. Dojo!
Hello and welcome to Hyper RPG. This is Rabbit Stew. I am your host, Overlord, and I'm going to send you right now over to Chopper 5 with Viking Laz. Chopper 5, tell us what you see up in the air.
Thank you, Overlord. I see a lot of Shiba Inus licking faces down below. Also, this chopper's gotten very loud lately, and I'm not quite sure what to do. Oh God, we're crashing!
And I'm going to take that back from you. You are now disqualified from ever speaking again on the show because you're dead. We're going to move on with the
welcome.
news here in the studio. Josephine, JCVI, and one of our mods, who has been down at South by Southwest, who's also a host over on Geek and Sundry's channel, was in a movie that won a prize at South by Southwest. Let's see here. LA Times actually wrote about it too. The Arbalest and Tower wins top prizes at the South by Southwest Film Festival. Aw, I always like seeing when our community members do something really fucking cool.
I like really fucking cool things too, especially when it comes to the community.
It's proud. It makes me proud of the community and a little of Josephine.
Oh, come on.
A little.
Show some emotion for the people.
Okay, I'll show a little bit of emotion. Josephine, I really miss beating you at Overwatch.
His eyebrow went up. That means I love you, Josephine.
The Arbalest and the Tower wins top prizes at South by Southwest Film Festival. Let's see here. This year, the festival's narrative feature grand jury award went to Adam Penny's The Arbalest, a dry, offbeat story of obsession. The documentary feature grand jury winner was Keith Malin's Tower. I think Tower's the one she's in. I think. Yeah, it's Tower. Tower's the one she's in. A multimedia look at the mass school shooting at the University of Texas in 1966. So if it won mass prizes, there's a really good chance it's going to hit some form of circulation, and you should look out for it.
Wow.
Can we submit trivia questions on the Discord? Braid, there's a link to a Google form where you can submit your own trivia questions. Just fill out the Google form. We can post that in Discord or in this chat. The mods will hook you up. Just ask for it, and it's all good.
The super talented mods with the awesome podcast.
So we've got our Modcast, which has the most view or the most listens on our podcast network that we've started. And Josephine, one of our mods, is in a movie that won awards at South by Southwest. And here we are doing nothing with our lives and continuing to run a channel with very low views.
I'm just eating.
Our community is way cooler than we are.
Yeah,
you guys are
obviously.
awesome. We gotta step it up
Guys,
on our end.
can you teach
we
us
gotta
how to be as
How
awesome
do we
as
be
you?
as cool as you guys?
Can you tell just right now? Can you just tell us what should we do to be like you? Because I obviously want
I
to.
don't really
want to
be like you. I just want to be as successful.
Okay,
as you.
Zach just wants to be successful like you. I want to be you, so I'm going to try and become you guys. What do you do?
So this has been on the news docket every single day this week, and I've refused to talk about it.
But it's highlighted this time.
It's highlighted and says no removing this bit of news, Zach. So I'm not going to remove it, and I'm going to move on to Oculus Rift launch day game lineup has been revealed.
Oh wait, you
Let's
forgot to read
check
the
out-
title, the last one.
I'm not going to.
I am Gotham
No,
for
you're
New
not.
for season 3.
That was the news. You just shared the news.
You're welcome.
Do you ever want to be asked back as a co-host?
I'm
just
working on it.
I'm confused.
I am too.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like she's actively petitioning herself to not get asked
What?
back.
No! I like this. I enjoy you guys and all this.
I enjoy that there's finally someone they enjoy trolling as much as they enjoy trolling me.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, they like trolling goobers more than just as much as they like trolling you.
We're
They-
the three trollables, apparently.
Apparently, the trolliest of the trolls. Well,
No.
you're the troll. I can't even say it. Trollverlord. You're no longer overlord to me. You're trollverlord.
All right. Oculus Rift launch day game lineup revealed. Let's see what we got here. That's a lot of tiles. Where's my list? All right. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
What is it? 30 or 40 games that are going on
But
here?
it's actually less than the PlayStation Lab. Granted, they're not doing it until October, so there's a lot more time to get stuff ready.
Yeah, and there's people who go, gimme, and they want this. And the fact that the games are only $40 as opposed to games that come out now, which are like 60 or 80. Wait, why is it less though? Because like,
These are a lot of these games are not very long games.
okay, because
They're not like they're very short form games.
because again, me, someone who is relearning video games and pretty slow with tech. I don't know. VR is a new technology, so I just wonder and feel like that would.
Let's watch the video. There's
Yeah,
a
that
video.
would
we should
help.
just watch the video.
There we go.
Shit, I don't know if we set up the audio. I think we did. Fuck, we may not have it. Joe, let me know if you don't have audio. That game's fun. I did play that one.
Oh, I want that one. It looks like Tails from Sonic. Ooh. That reminds me of Spyro.
Thanks, Joe.
Jojo.
I didn't know where this school.
Got. Oh.
And of course, Elite Dangerous, which I believe Anna's going to be streaming Elite Dangerous next week on the channel.
Oh, really? Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, that game's great.
That game. Oh, was that Olmec? That looked like Olmec.
Oh, I would love to play The Vanishing of Ethan Carter in VR.
Oh my god, these all look so amazing. Oh my god, I have goosebumps right now.
I don't.
I do. Well, that's because
I'm
I
not
actually.
impressed that easily.
I am. Remember low bar, high bar?
Okay, I just saw an Adventure Time.
You had one goosebump there. Don't lie. Don't lie. You just had one goosebump there.
Oh, cool. We ranked the 10 bit. Okay, get out of here. A full screen ad takeover.
Wow. Oh, the climb, is that like GURP, but with your eyes?
Cool. Looks cool. That being said, after now playing around with the Vive, that Vive I liked a lot better.
I've actually never tried Oculus Rift or any VR headset because every time I've had the opportunity, it's been at a con, and I really don't feel like putting people's eye germs on my face. Call me hypochondriac if you will, but no thanks.
Okay, man.
No.
We've got some Tech Trends virtual reality accessories for your hands and feet.
This is really freaking
Let's see
cool.
what this is. Oh, nope, there's no actual video, or did my computer just completely lock up because this is a spammy website? Nope.
Spam, 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 spam. Wow, did they really screenshot that? That is
Yeah, they
really...
screenshot.
Oh,
nope.
nope, just kidding.
Reality has taken center stage at this year's GDC. That's the world's
Oh,
largest
wow,
video
look,
game
it's Linda.
conference. Running this week in San Francisco, you can see some of the conference activity in this video behind me. Our Tech Trends reporter, Gabe Slate, has been walking around the expo hall. He says the magic of virtual reality and the whole experience is much more than just the headset. Dozens of accessories are being shown off as well, which enhance the experience and make it even more real. Special
forgot.
headphones, high-tech gloves, foot pads, add-on devices, all to get your limbs involved so the experience feels more realistic.
All the big VR headsets about to hit the market, Facebook's Oculus Rift, HTC's Vive, and Sony's PlayStation VR will have hand controls that come with them. These hand controls really help to put your arms, your hands into the virtual experience. They will vibrate, they will shake for effect. I used one of them with this climbing Mount Everest VR experience,
Holy shit.
using my hands to grab ropes and clips. I liked it. It added an effect. Here are people using their hands for
I
some
liked it.
archery
It
practice.
added an effect.
For the paranormal
we're gonna
activity
comment on
virtual
these
reality
people in a
experience.
minute.
You use the hand remotes to pick up
I
items,
went
open
to this
doors,
GDC
and
thing.
operate your
I played a
flashlight.
video game.
It's really cool. You're waving
Have you
around
heard
the
of these new
flashlight with your
video
arm, and
game
it's
things?
lighting
They're
up
really
dark corners.
entertaining.
It feels very real. These are getting a lot of buzz. The Manus VR gloves are skin tight, so you're not holding anything. Your hands, your fingers are in the game. It makes for
That
a lot
is
of
cool.
detailed control through your hands. This is probably the ultimate VR
Oh,
accessory
yeah,
out
I've been
there,
trying to get a
the
hold of these
Virtuix
guys.
Omni. You have a gun accessory, and like
Yes.
the special treadmill, you walk around and you can run on it. It fully immerses your entire
Is this the
body
one that actually,
into
when
the
you
VR
get
action
shot, you get
video
shot
game.
by
Now, if that's
pellets?
too intense for you,
I wanna try that
3D
one.
rudder foot pad you can use while sitting. Same idea, you use your feet on the rudder to walk around, move around your virtual experience. This one is more my speed. Wow, we have come a long way since this.
We've come a
To see all
long way.
the stories that I've covered this week from the Video Game Developers Conference and how virtual reality will impact our life in so many different ways, check out my tech page on cron4.com or look for our mobile app. With your Tech Trends, Gabe Slate.
Oh my god, it's just like these guys make me look like a video game expert. Like they just like, these funky new things called video games that are out. Have you heard about them yet, Susan? No, sir, I have not. It's ridiculous. I hate how they talk. Go, Joe! I'm not kidding. I was listening to the radio the other day.
More news.
No, wait, real quick. I was listening to the radio the other day, and, and I'm giving you a chance to eat your sandwich and then get angry. And this woman's like, oh, and can you believe they discovered this artist on YouTube? This YouTube thing. I'm telling you, it's going to be a thing. Keep an eye on it. And I was... I feel the same way as I did then. Anyway, continue. It just bothered me. It's the same people.
Good story.
Yeah, no, and then I found $5. That's a very typical April story. Not shocking. Look, man, I've never proclaimed to be a story
Real-time
thing.
motion capture.
Let's go to this. This makes me want to watch Vikings.
You can't put it into words. The moment when you look into the eyes of the one you're supposed to It only takes
It has been quite time to get this donation train going.
chance to make sense of it.
Donation train, lower the bar.
Becomes a part of who you are.
Okay, I actually tuned into their live demo of this on their Twitch channel the other day, blew my fucking mind.
It looks fucking gorgeous.
Then the Northmen took
They did a live demo of this, guys,
the Senua.
from GDC on their Twitch channel, and it
How things were.
I like goosebumps, like all over. You wanna look at my goosebumps?
Stay quiet.
so they did a real-time motion capture live, and the facial expressions were just
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
like it's gonna take acting to a whole nother fucking level.
I know. I'm so stoked.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Okay, wait. Is this not the video that shows the mocap too?
Oh, I thought it was the like.
I thought it was too.
There's probably another one below it because I didn't watch it on purpose because I wanted to watch it live on here. I like need a moment. That was amazing. There it is.
What? Go full screen. Ugh, damn it. I hate when they do that. Hyper Rabbit Power, go! That's right. Thumpers.
They will use this power to destroy
Choo choo, thumpers.
I can still feel it.
whatever's left of him. They will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
What you have just seen was not a pre-canned scene from a game. It was performed live by an actress and rendered in real time.
This makes me so
directly within the
excited.
game world, marking a milestone.
This is part of why I
in
moved to
real-time
Seattle. I
performance.
want to do shit like this. I want to direct actors in that kind of setting.
Today,
Fuck, it blows
using
my
nothing
mind.
more than consumer hardware and the power of Unreal Engine 4.
The first time I was able to have a conversation with Senua from within the game world, it really hit me. We could set up and shoot scenes directly within the virtual world with virtual actors without having to worry about what the end result would look like.
Now let's get the tree on fire as well. Do you want to zoom in a bit?
This idea went from concept to proof in only
Let's put the tree on fire as well. And then it
involved
lights
a
up.
collaboration between Unreal Engine
Bull,
and
you stage that. Shit's not that
facial
easy.
technology of 3Lateral, the live facial system of Cubic Motion, and the creatives at Ninja Theory, developers of Hellblade.
Hellblade is self-published and independent, so we're quite a small team, about 16 people. Yet we still wanted to create one of the most believable characters out there. Senua is a Celtic warrior on a quest into the Viking heartland, but as a result of trauma she's struggling with psychosis. And so we wanted to represent the physical,
Aaron,
emotional,
get this
and
shit
mental
on Future
trials of
Retro.
her
Do
journey.
it.
Oh my fucking god, I want this.
Cambridge-based Ninja Theory took their actress Melina to Serbia to 3Lateral, who specialise in high-end face scanning and rigging. 3Lateral scanned over 100 different expressions from which they constructed a digital double of Melina.
Arslan, you can guarantee that voice
portray
actors would be
every
better at this
possible
than
facial
typical actors.
expression.
Yeah.
You have
For
to emote
realistic
much larger.
skin, Melina was photographed under several lighting setups to create a skin shader that could react with light to simulate wrinkles, blood flow, peach fuzz, and subsurface scattering.
Peach fuzz. I love it.
Her body was scanned to create a digital body double, and clothing was modelled and textured by artists.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Clothing, hair, and fur were created and simulated under physics to complete the character. Ninja Theory set up a scene within the Hellblade world in Unreal, with Epic helping to make sure the lighting was both believable and cinematic.
Guys, this is why I'm excited, like why I'm okay with leaving film to work in the video game industry.
Cubic Motion in
This is the shit
Manchester,
that I'd love to be doing.
developed a facial solver that could translate video of Melina's face directly onto the facial rig in real time.
I want to try this. This looks like fun.
Epic helped stream and synchronize the face, body, voice, and scene data in real time within the Hellblade game world.
Roger! By combining the skills of Ninja Theory, Epic Games, 3Lateral, Cubic Motion, iKinema, and Xsense, I think we've taken a big step forward in crossing the uncanny valley, and would love to see what other developers can do with this technology. Thank you.
In the very near future, it means that virtual characters that are stunningly real and present will be able to interact with you in ways that just weren't possible before.
For us, this marks an exciting change in terms of what is possible for game production, virtual reality production, and also movie production.
I'll find you. I promise.
Oh, goosebumps. Just goosebumps.
So fucking cool! Ah!
Oh my god. Geek
So
boner.
great. In response to Arizlin's comment, though, like you'll find a lot of these game companies are going to choose to work with voiceover actors or stunt people that you have no idea exist, because a lot of actors, though good, are usually there's a lot more to why you put them in a movie. And if you're not worried about some of those factors and you get to purely base on the performance, you're going to find a lot of new people opened up. So you'll have a lot of stunt people who maybe have not been able to be in front of the camera. They'll do a lot more mocap stuff, and you'll have a lot more voice actors doing mocap work because they're more comfortable in those situations.
Mhm.
And it will open up new job opportunities for them, I think. I
Yeah.
don't think it'll turn around and being like, let's put this famous person in this game. It's going to be like just continuing to use the people they already use, but opening them up to new stuff. You know, it's like they still, even though like, you know, the amount of mocap work people like Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey and Travis and all them do, they do a ton of mocap work for the games they're in. Not just the voices, but they do the mocap as well.
I just can't wait to see, like, I mean, of course, I have a soft spot for anything that has to do with Vikings to begin with, but, like, so the story to me is fascinating, and then the technology on top of that, and everything, like, the storyline, just everything about this game, like, I want more, I want to see it, I want to... There's no words. I don't like words.
Exciting shit.
Oh. I need a cigarette after that.
So, to go from something really, really cool to something really, what the fuck.
Can't we have something like in between? Come on, no.
Microsoft's GDC party extends tradition of sexism in the gaming industry. I saw a lot of tweets about this on my feed when I woke up this morning. A lot of people pretty upset about this. So the Microsoft party had girls in push-up bras and little Catholic schoolgirl outfits dancing on top of platforms. You know, if this was the 90s and this was the music industry or the movie, you know, it's like people probably wouldn't say anything about it, but this is a tech conference. This is the Game Developers Conference, and not really the kind of thing you'd want to see there.
It's embarrassing, like, especially as a woman, and just like being immersed in this world the past couple years. It's been, people have been fighting for just, I don't even, but like equality, just like, it's been really cool. Like, you go to parties and stuff, and everyone's just, I haven't been to something like this before, and it just makes me angry to see that in this industry, because I want, if that's gonna happen, let it be somewhere else, but not here, not with games. Just.
Is this a comment from
Spencer? Yeah.
In a comment emailed to The Verge, Xbox chief Phil Spencer said the event was not consistent or aligned to our values and promised to do better in the future. He said, at Xbox hosted events at GDC this past week, we represent Xbox and Microsoft in a way that was not consistent or aligned to our values. It was unequivocally wrong and will not be tolerated. I know we disappointed many people, and I'm personally committed to holding ourselves to higher standards. We must ensure that diversity and inclusion are central to our everyday business and core values. We will do better in the future. Now, to his credit, I believe him. And I also believe people like Aaron Greenberg, the Xbox game marketer, posting on Twitter saying very disappointed to see this. I believe them because I understand how these things get thrown together.
Yeah, you think it was just
It's a
one
giant company, and they hire a party planning committee, and you have a whole bunch of checks and balances, and you have people just going, yeah, it's fine, whatever, and then that party planning committee puts this on, and there's probably a bunch of heads that are rolling today.
Yes.
And a lot of people who
Yes,
are
there
fired
are.
and won't be hired again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always hold the company itself completely responsible for this stuff because it's like with any type of producing job or anything like that. Alexis Marshall 1 is now following. Thank you. I do think that you'll have certain people who get in trouble, and you have other people that really would have no idea because it's just not the type of shit they're going to be. Even in smaller companies, people don't know what's happening in the party planning committee.
No.
Even when I was working with other companies that were like 7 or 8 employees, you hire someone else to do it. And then you get there and you're like, wait, what the fuck are you guys doing? Somebody was responsible. I don't think it's the people who run Microsoft. It's someone at Microsoft is responsible, but they probably will not release that name.
No, that's a really good point to keep in mind, guys. Anytime you see anything like this anywhere by one large company, you remember it's not just yes, they are the ones who hired the people, but every now and then shit
There
happens.
should be checks and balances,
and mistake gets made. So
yeah.
I'm
and I don't want to
that's what
discredit
this is.
because I'm also seeing here like I know that people were circulating the images of the 2 girls, which apparently were the only 2 girls dancing
it
on
was
the
just
platform
2?
and all that stuff. Yeah, and that I know of a lot of women who I respect who do that job.
Yeah.
Who go dance for parties at tech conferences and stuff like that, and they'll tell you, no, it's fine, I do this for a living, this is what I love to do. So it's that kind of like double-edged sword of like you want to say like, hey, these women, like, they're comfortable with their bodies, they do this for a living, this is what they like to do, they go to parties all around the world and do this stuff. It's more the fact that Microsoft is doing it at a very hot kind of time that you don't want to be doing shit like this.
It's not what they're doing, it's the fact that it's in this venue. It's like there are other places where it's fine, it's okay, it's appropriate, whatever, that's fine. People can do what they want. That's what makes us human and awesome, is that everyone has different interests and values, and that's fine, but not here. Like the game industry is now, we're trying to promote more just equality through the genders and everything and respect.
It's a weird time and it's a weird thing. I get all sides of it.
Yeah.
I don't support it, and I feel uncomfortable at even the smallest of parties, but like I went to South by Southwest last year and went to a lot of different events and stuff like that, and there was tons of shit like that going on, but it wasn't Microsoft. It was other companies, and it was other people doing that shit.
Yeah,
and there were parties where there were half-naked men and stuff like that too. It's a part of that culture and that lifestyle of we're throwing a big party.
And like if I was wondering, like if there were so there's 2 girls here dancing, like what if there were 2 guys dancing as well as the girls just throughout the room? I would have made me feel a little bit better, but not really, because again, just not the place for it. Like at a club, at some other venue, yes, but just not here. Yeah, that's just the real of it.
It's more just reading the social cues at the time and,
and
understanding what you can and can't do.
Yeah,
I've seen much worse, but it's dumb. Somebody there really wasn't thinking.
No.
Immediately I woke up this morning, I checked Twitter, and it's like, because most of the people I follow on Twitter are very strong females that working in the industry, and there was a lot of very just like, oh, fuck this, I'm out. Microsoft's not paying attention to who's a part of their community.
That just sucks.
Okay, but on an exciting note, Nike's first power lacing shoes. What?
God, you were just like throwing everyone all over the emotional spectrum today.
Now get excited.
Let's get real deep into the amazing possibilities of gaming and stuff. Sexism.
No, this has already been shown off once. These were shown off when the anniversary of Back to the Future, they let Michael J. Fox try on the first pair.
That's just this.
Show them off.
I love that. But I didn't watch. So apparently these shoes have a sensor in them so that when you put your foot in, when your foot hits the heel, they will tighten automatically, just like in Back to the Future. And they're going to be out soon for anyone to purchase.
Now, I'm not going to spend $2,000 on a pair of shoes.
Hell
but
no.
10 years from now, when these are $20, fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate tying my
Yeah.
shoes. I buy shoes that I tie once and never tie again. I get shoes with either zippers, or I tie them once and I
on,
make sure
flip
that the
off.
heels are loose enough and I get them out.
Yeah, my boots, I rarely tie my other big boots that I usually wear. I don't like tying shit. I don't have time for that.
Right?
You would think Velcro, like Velcro got such a bad rep. Like, is this gonna be the Velcro of the future? And be like, oh, you have automatic shoes? What are you, 5? Oh, the drunk.
I was going to skip that because there's nothing really to...
I think
But cool,
it's
you just
interesting.
announced it, so we'll
I'm
go
sorry.
for it.
I think this is interesting.
Go for it then. It's
A
all you.
computer can spot your drunk tweets from a mile away. I've heard people talking about like having apps that can spot when you're drunk or when you are inebriated and you shouldn't be texting or tweeting, and it will lock your phone, or it's an app and it'll lock your apps like Twitter and whatnot, which I think is cool. But honestly, just don't drink and tweet. Don't drink and text. That's your own fault. I like it
So
because
what's
my
the
friends
but
send
what's
me-
the story here?
The story here is that there was a study done from Rochester where they studied about like 11,000 people or tweets or something, and they looked for keywords such as that would be in people's tweets, such as drunk or any variation of the word drunk or beer or liquor, whatever, wasted, and they tracked them. To see if they could find a formula to figure out when people are inebriated while tweeting. They also mapped it out to see where physically people were tweeting from, locations like bars, etc., which is also adding to technology to help prevent any alcohol-related deaths, to see where people are very inebriated, to see if they could kind of, I don't know, monitor the place better. Either way, the information here could help police and people monitor areas to see where the danger zones are, where they should be watching for drunk drivers, etc. like that. That's how April talks. Next.
Well, in this what the fuck segment,
You ready to go?
Yeah.
this guy's gonna solve 3 Rubik's cubes in under 20 seconds while juggling them. And I am immediately gonna feel very inadequate as a person.
No, I already feel that way, so I just feel the same.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Sorcery! He's a witch! Burn him!
The witch physics in this.
Burn him! He looks like he weighs as much as a duck. I'd burn him.
I'm gonna watch that again because I can't stand.
Mm.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, yes.
Okay, faked.
Well done.
Fake video.
Oh, stamp it! Busted by Zach Eubanks.
I think so.
Explain
I
it.
was looking for jump frames.
Here we are with the
I could be
gotcha
wrong.
segment.
I could be wrong, but I felt like there was a jump frame right after they landed his hand.
Oh.
Let me watch it
Oh.
again. I felt like there was one tiny skip frame.
Go Joe.
Oh, could be wrong. I was looking in the bottom left corner because I know it's like the hardest thing to recreate would be the movement on the over here, but it looked like there was a slight, like little tick. Damn it! Now I'm not seeing it. It could have been a screen tear. It could have been a screen tear.
I was trying to watch his.
It could be a screen tear.
I'm trying to watch his hands to see as he catches if he's turning them, because those things don't always turn that easily unless he greased them up or something.
I'd have to go through this frame by frame.
He's gonna, and here we are with Zachary for his gotcha segment as
Actually-
he goes through frame by frame.
No, this might not be rigged. Let me.
Has anyone Googled this to see if it's like Snopes? Is that a word?
No, this looks for real, guys, because it is consecutively getting finished as he goes.
You heard it here, folks. Approved
What
by
I thought
Zachary.
was a possible screen jump was probably just a screen tear because of the VSync. Yeah, because those right there are not, like, they're getting closer and then I want. Okay. Wait a minute. So it goes right
They're
here,
saying
though?
as it's they're turning as he throws them into the air.
Yeah.
So, witch confirmed. He's a witch. It's always rigged. Now the question is, how well rigged is it? What if there's a little mechanic inside of the Rubik's Cube that's a robot that will turn it for him?
Damn it.
Burn him. He works for Satan.
This is where it gets confusing for me because there's 2 frames here where it looks like all 3 of them aren't done, but they do look like they're one turn away.
All right,
one of
that
them is
new
one
segment is done. Let's go on to the next one, Zachary. See, he's got the mouse. He's in control, guys.
Damn it.
Damn
Damn it. I just don't want to believe that people are that magic.
Yeah, Zach doesn't like it when he can't understand it.
It's true. I hate things I don't understand.
Do you understand me, Zach?
No. We finally know what this freaky ass creature is.
This
Apparently,
freaky.
this entire show is brought to you by Gizmodo today.
Yay, Gizmodo!
This isn't a George Lucas creature?
Apparently not. Yeah, so I like how this is the artist rendering of it, but when you scroll down, you get to see the actual, like, this is what they work off of. So, yeah, they've been having trouble analyzing this creature and figuring out where they want to classify it. But what set this apart and made it easier to classify is that they found evidence of a notochord in it, which makes it a possible vertebrate. Well, a vertebrate, because it has a notochord, which is a more primitive version of that. So that is interesting. I always wonder how the hell they figure out these artist renderings from the crap they get, which I love because
anatomy.
that's the way my brain works.
How to use the internet
This was a video, so I
in
can
1984.
read it. I want to watch this, though.
With the assistance of the outside broadcast unit, we will be linking from the database studio to their home. Pat Green and Julian, welcome to database.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Now, Julian, I see you have your computer linked to the telephone line. Can you tell us how you did that?
Yes, well, it's very simple, really.
Hello,
The telephone is
Jane.
connected to
My
the
name is
telephone
Jermaine
network
Clement.
with a British Telecom plug, and I simply
You
remove
missed how he turned. He
telephone
literally.
I saw the
jack
first
from
turn.
the telecom socket and plug it into this box
Hello,
here, the
Zachary.
modem. I then take another wire from the modem and plug it in where the telephone was. I can then switch on the modem. And we're ready to go. The computer
Out of
asks
my
me if
way.
I want to log on, and it's now telling me to phone up the main Prestel computer, which I will now do.
This guy is Jermaine Clement.
This reminds me
It's
of
a
the
very
dating
simple
video from the
connection
first
to
Too
make.
Many Guilds.
Extremely
It
simple.
really does.
And I can actually leave the modem
Look at that phone.
plugged in once it's done
Look at that
without
phone.
affecting the telephone. I'm now waiting for the computer to answer me. It answers with a tone, and then I just flick the switch on the modem and replace the receiver. And
Things are starting to happen.
things are starting to happen. The computer is now asking me to enter my own personal password, which I've now done, and it comes up with an opening screen.
And Julian, can you tell me, what is Micronet?
Well, Micronet basically is an area of Prestel that's specially
I
designed
thought they
for
spelled pretzel
microcomputer
wrong. My bad.
users. It has a lot of facilities. It has a magazine-type page of
Password
what's new
1234
today,
confirmed.
daily news, reviews of the current software that's available. There's a letters page so people can write in. There are programs available on Micronet that you can load directly down the phone line.
Sorry,
Some of them are
you
free,
just convinced me that you didn't film this live.
Now, Pat, whose computer is it?
Well, it's a cooperative, really. We all have a part share.
So they were lying about the whole
but
broadcasting
Julian
in thing
and
at the
I
beginning. That's
mainly
not true.
use it.
This was cut separately.
Why
I
did you
believe
buy a
you.
computer?
Well, I was very interested in the new technology and didn't want to be left behind. I don't think
This
it's
is the
only
most
for the youngsters
awkward.
at
I
school
love
now.
it so
I
much.
think us older ones will have to learn a lot about
I
it.
love it.
And
what
I
do
love
you use
burning
the
down
computer
buildings
for?
in my free
This
time.
is
Keeping
basically
household
a Flight of the
records,
Conchord sketch.
Such
It's
as
just
what I have in the freezer.
New
and
Zealand humor
people's
for the
telephone
win.
numbers and
She
addresses.
literally hasn't changed a facial
I use
expression
it as a
once.
word processor for my letters, which always come out perfect now. And
I enjoy
the
perfect
most
level.
exciting thing I find is the mailbox where I write to other people on the Prestel system.
And who have you written to recently? You got any examples?
Yes, I sent a message to my doctor asking for a repeat prescription, and he's left the prescription for me in the chemist.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Pat and Julian. We'll be seeing you later in the program.
Bye, Jane.
Can we end every show with "Bye, Jane"? Like that clip right there.
No, but
Can
it's
we end
funny.
my shows with that clip?
You can do whatever you want.
Guys, I want that clip. Help me.
So we're not gonna watch the rest of that video, but that was
I
amazing.
want to. I want to. I know what I'm doing in my spare time. It's Friday night. Shit, I'm ready to watch 90s videos.
Time Machine VR trailer takes players back to the age of dinosaurs.
Ooh, I'm excited to watch this.
Oh my god.
Again, I waited.
The most engaging technology of our time takes you on an unforgettable adventure across the ages.
Welcome, Cadet, to the Mondan Museo International Research Mission.
What accent is
You'll
that?
be traveling back to the Jurassic period to collect data.
Data.
Vital for the future of life on
You're
Earth.
here to collect data. Whoa! My head has goosebumps. Ew, Tromblebot!
Cadet, an ancient virus has escaped from the Arctic ice. We cannot stop it.
Fuck!
The key must be in the past. We're counting on you. Find it.
They're trying way too hard to make this super exciting.
Yeah. I don't care though. Again, low bar, and I'm visual, so I just love looking at the creation of the monsters and the creatures and seeing the way that they have them designed, moving, and whatnot.
I feel like they should have taken a note from a lot of other people that have been showing off VR stuff, is to make you feel that experience you might feel when you're in it, or try to get close to it, so it's more spectacle. That was just like, we're action-packed, and then you judge it as an action-packed trailer, and you're like,
It looks like it's not supposed to be an action thing. It shouldn't be. That seems like it should just be an exciting adventure. All right, now this I want to talk about.
Then talk, go for it.
All
It's
right.
your story.
So Domino's, Domino is going to be delivering pizza via robot now. Yeah, robot. No bot. So it's apparently going to be delivering within a 12-mile radius of wherever you order, like the Domino's hub station thing, whatever you call it, store. There we are. And the way to unlock it is by the key they give you over the phone on the delivery system. Okay, I want to know how the hell it's gonna get to your house without getting hit by a car, being like tackled by a homeless person or a crazy person who's on bath salts, and like beaten the crap out of, stolen for parts. Like, this is military
Okay,
grade
basically,
robotics
we've already
they're
proven
using.
in America we can't use that here.
No,
It won't work in America, but it'll work in other countries where
Yeah.
people are nicer.
Yeah, because it's not America.
Mm.
Like, it's just like, oh, it's just so creepy. Like, the way people could fuck with other people this way, stealing the pizza, putting something on the robot so when it gets delivered, it's a bad thing. I don't want to give ideas. I totally want to draw a dick butt on that robot, though. I really do.
Microsoft Edge is finally becoming a real browser. I know Microsoft Edge is still haunted by ghosts of Internet Explorer's past, and that's the reason alone most people stay at full barge pole length away from Windows' default browser. But thanks to some upcoming changes, it might stop sucking so bad. Honestly, I've been using the beta version, and it's surprisingly good.
Can you explain this to people like me who are like, what the hell? Is it?
One, it's really fast.
Is it just basically a simpler version of a browser?
Yes.
Okay.
It's really minimalistic but intuitive. And Chrome, for me, has been getting really bogged down lately.
Microsoft Edge is the all-new browser for Windows 10
Actually,
with a
like it,
variety of
and I was
built-in
surprised
features
by
to
that.
help you do more on the web. Microsoft Edge now also supports extensions for PC and tablet. Extensions are programs that allow you to personalize and add new features to your web browser. The Windows 10 Insider Preview includes a selection of extensions available for Microsoft Edge.
Blah, blah, blah. You guys know how to make shit boring.
To view the available extensions, Windows insiders can visit aka.ms/msedge-extensions. Select the extension you want to download.
They're still talking about the Domino's robot.
To set up the
I want to
extension,
talk about that later.
Select Run
I
from
will.
the download notification.
Not here.
Once the setup is complete, you can find the extension files in your downloads folder.
Okay, boring.
Yeah,
but
thank you.
basically,
Thank
I've
you.
enjoyed it.
Well, the one thing I saw in the article said that it's basically made for people like your mom and dad who is not very with technology and just clicks on the most random things, not thinking about spam or anything like that. And they need ad blocker, they just don't have it, and that would help out with it. It sounds like I need it too, I'll be honest.
Google is reportedly selling its crazy robotics lab, Boston Dynamics, who we all know really well on this channel because we've once a week been extremely freaked the fuck out by the shit that they're building.
I know, and I'm also really glad I left Boston.
It's been a little over 2 years since Google decided to scoop up robotics lab Boston Dynamics. Now it's putting the company that built terrifying robots like Big Dog and Atlas up for grabs.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. Okay, that's surprising, but my brain just went full superhero comics. That's also terrifying because what if like there's some evil person out there with a shit ton of money that wants to buy these robots and this technology, and they're gonna try and take over the world with it, and his last name is Skynet.
You live in a fantasy world.
I do. It's scary.
Amazon's currently looking at it, which wouldn't surprise me, and Toyota Research Institute.
And I bet Domino's is too, so I can deliver more pizza without people. I'm kidding. Look at that. Look at them pushing the robot. And the robot's like, fuck you, I'm gonna pick up that box again.
And moving on. And Dark. Splatoon Master 1234 is now following. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Dark, woman-led superhero film, launches on Kickstarter. Ooh, let's watch this trailer.
Yes, please.
A paranormal female superhero film. Let's check this shit out.
Hi, Kickstarter. My name is Brent Sims. I'm a film.
Hold on. Gotta go full screen with that shit.
That art looks amazing.
And Kickstarter. Take me to their page.
Yes, please.
Hi, Kickstarter. My name is Brent Sims. I'm a filmmaker from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm excited to present to you today my latest project, And Dark. 2 years ago,
Ari
I
Alexa
was lucky
back there?
enough with the support of
I
fans
see you, girl.
of 80s horror, fantasy,
Checking
and
me out.
sci-fi to fund a project.
What you got on there? Some
my first
Panavisions?
project, Dread Type Stories. That project was later retitled Grave Shivers. It taught me a lot about filmmaking. It taught me a lot about 80s storytelling, the practicalities of what made films great in the 80s. Movies like Goonies and The Thing. And
He should have hired somebody who's done really successful Kickstarter projects to help him with this video.
Yeah, it's already, the video's flat.
Oh, he said a couple things you wouldn't typically say in a video. He's trying to make this much money on.
Grave Shivers. Grave Shivers played over 37 film festivals and was viewed over 1 million times on Vimeo, which I'm pretty sure that's like 1 trillion times on YouTube. It also won the Audience Award at the H.P. Lovecraft Film Festival in Los Angeles. We had tremendous support from the community out there, and we're hoping to get that same support for my sophomore project, And Dark. My glass is fogging up here. Okay. All right, I got it. So let me tell you a little bit about And Dark. It takes place in the world we're in now, but an alternate reality, where 2 girls are adopted by a futuristic order of nuns.
This is
and
where you should have
through
started,
that
in my
process,
opinion.
are trained to fight against evil. One of those twins are eventually killed, and the other sister grows up seeking revenge for the individuals who killed her sister. She has dark paranormal
Everything in his
powers
house, though, is
that
what my
allows
old house
her
looked
to
like, and it's making me
wield
really
the very
upset right
darkness
now.
that she's
I
fighting
want to live
against.
in.
I see those G
The
drives.
monsters that you'll
I see that
are
focus
things
chart
that
you
you've
got
not
back
seen
there.
on screen
Yeah.
before. You'll see
It's in
giant
Guillermo del
monsters the size
Toro's
of
Bleak
dump
House.
trucks.
I want to live in
and
there.
incredible powers that And Dark can wield against the forces of evil. A lot of the crew that worked on Grave Shivers are back to support this vision. There's a lot of visual, a lot of practical effects that we're pouring into this project. A lot of the costumes are extremely
Got a hell of a
rich.
costume designer working
And
on
that's
him.
all
That's
to
just
bring
dope.
this unique vision to life. I know as a father of a young toddler who happens to be a female, when she grows up, what will the future be for her for filmmaking? What are the projects that she'll have for her that will influence her much like 80s films influenced me? And that type of passion is what we're trying to pour into this. I think it's an extremely unique story, and we have a unique opportunity as a community on Kickstarter to fund a superhero project that has a strong female lead. So that's And Dark. Thank you so much for watching this Kickstarter video. I hope that you'll join us in supporting the project. Check out some of the great rewards we have and help us make And Dark an amazing project. Fight the night.
All right. Well, they might have an interesting project in there.
Or is it this one?
I just don't think it's a really good Kickstarter video.
I know nothing about
$35,000 goal. I mean, he's honestly like he has made good stuff. That's good shit. Like
That looks
that's
so
great
cool.
costume design. It's lit well. It looks like I haven't seen his movie though, so I don't know if it's directed well. But good concept art. Looks like he's got a good team behind him. This would just be a good example of don't let your director producer be the one in front of camera if you're not the most charismatic person in the world. Let one of the actors or actresses you got on board. Hell, have the actress you found to play the female superhero do the video.
Or no, I think if he started with the art to begin with, like as soon as he started talking about the art, I perked up, but I tuned him out like about 30 seconds in.
Yeah, I think we're going to skip everything else on here.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that.
Except the really big news that I do want to share is the fact that Netflix is currently in line to pick up The Little Prince. Super sad news. The week Little Prince was supposed to come out, it got dropped by Paramount. Everybody was like, oh, what the fuck? And Netflix coming in to save the day.
They're becoming like superhero for all sorts of things.
Oh, Daredevil came out last night. I watched the first 2 episodes. It's so good. I can't wait to finish it. I want to go home and watch it right now. Damn it.
So weird when you get excited about something.
Good.
It's so weird because you're angry about how good things are.
Yeah. I got shit to do. I don't want to distract myself by watching 12 hours of fucking Daredevil.
You know you want to.
I want to,
Left
but
eye
I can't.
twitched, yes.
God damn it. It was good.
Look, I know you just want to go
Fuck.
home and watch the new season of Gotham, but you know you can just say it out
I'll
loud.
use Gotham and wipe my butt while I'm watching Daredevil. That's what I'll do. Official Paizo is now hosting our stream with 12 viewers.
Thank you, Paizo.
Paizo's probably in the house right now getting ready for weekly affirmations, but we do have a guest today.
Oh,
Sword and Board.
sword and board sounds like my kind of time there.
Sword and Board is our guest. We're going to play a quick trailer for you as we bring these guys in here and get everything set up. So, oh my God, it's a really fast trailer. Hold on. We're not ready yet. We're not ready. And you got the trailer in there? All right, play it. We'll bring him in. Go, Joe.
Meet Sid, a little kid who smells like month-old cabbage, coming home to play some video games. Hello? No one's home. Awesome! Sid rushes down the hall to play... What? The video game console is missing!
I have your video games. Bring your imagination, and whatever else you'd like, come and find them.
At the speed of a montage, Sid picks up a shield, picks up a sword, dons some gloves, and puts on an awesome helmet and bursts through the door to the backyard. Not to be persuaded by the magnificent beauty of nature, Sid is still playing video games. In the mind. But hey, Sid's outside, right? Take control and guide Sid through a vibrant, beautiful world made up of imaginary 8-bit beeps as Sid fights imaginary beasts, treks through imaginary dungeons, and buys imaginary items in an awesome attempt to reject reality for something way cooler. Oh, and imaginary blacksmithing. Sword and Board, pretending soon.
All right, and we're back, guys.
There it is.
You got it. Do you want to do
Got it?
full screen for us?
Oh, you have it?
I'm gonna do this. 'cause I can't.
Tweak some music, tweak some sounds.
There we go. Yeah, you got to get up in that mic.
Hit Alt-Enter, dude. Alt-Enter?
Alt-Enter.
Oh, you got it?
Got it. All right, guys, we're here with Sword and Board. I'm sorry, I can't say Sword and Board.
Sword and Board?
How do you guys say it?
That totally works. Yeah, no, let's go with that.
I do want to hear. How do you?
Sword and board.
Just sword and board.
Sword and board.
I
play.
want to know how to say it any other way. So I just got to hear it. And
Sword
then
and board. Sword and board, yeah.
It just all runs together.
Sword and board.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Sword and board. I can't do it.
I think he's making
Get
fun of you
stuck on
because
it.
you say sword and board in the trailer.
Sword
I
and
don't.
board.
I'm definitely not making fun of you.
Oh, yeah, the sword and board. Yeah.
There you go. I'm not making fun of you. It's the only way my brain can put those
Try
words
again.
together. Sword and board.
Yeah. No, that works.
I don't
What?
believe
Sword.
you. Sword.
Sword.
Sword. Say ord.
You
Ord.
need to enunciate.
Ord.
Shadows Reign, thank you for following. Guys, why don't you introduce yourself?
So I'm Robert Busey. I am the artist and programmer on the game.
And I'm Michael Ripka. I am the sound guy, sounds, music. I basically show up in the game, make noise at it. He calls it music, and we call it a day. So
Yeah,
it's-
that's basically it.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
little tune that's playing right now is yours.
This is a song that I wrote for this game. It's
Is this
true.
what goes on inside your head when you brush your teeth?
When I brush my teeth, not necessarily teeth brushing.
What's your teeth brushing song?
My teeth brushing song? I don't think I have one.
What? pace.
I kind of zone out, you know, just.
I pace actually, or like.
Oh, I walk her.
Yeah, I have like my
I don't
electric
even-
toothbrush. Just
I don't even do that.
I just pace.
I'm an
don't
email
even do that.
checker. I'm like.
You're on your
Yeah,
phone.
the first 25 minutes of every day is nothing but like trying to catch up on everything.
God, I'm the most boring toothbrusher here. Like I just kind of sit there and just.
I had a
you don't
bad
even
bathroom experience with my phone, though, so I
Yeah,
never
no,
take it.
You don't even stare yourself down in the eyes. There's always a couple seconds where I just look at myself in the eye as I brush, and then I start the pacing.
Yeah, so it's right before I spit. I'll usually look at myself judgingly, and then
Can I just say? Can I say?
Yeah.
I do want to acknowledge really quickly. You are the queen of derailment.
I know you were gonna bring that up.
No, that's
You're
fine.
the queen of derailment.
I
I've
wanna-
never met anyone as good at derailing a conversation than you.
I really,
It's amazing.
I want a
great,
crown
yeah.
of like a train, the little front.
Do you guys
a
eat
train,
sushi?
like,
do
on
you eat
tracks
sushi?
and-
Do you guys like sushi?
Just randomly, that's fine. Yes, I do.
All right. I do
Good
not.
little icebreaker right
I do
there.
not eat sushi.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat the raw stuff. You can get the cooked
No,
stuff.
well, for me, it's always like, what's your opinion on applesauce?
You're trying to
You throw the
derail.
cinnamon
You're
on
like
there?
he's trying it out now. How does it feel?
This worked,
No,
and
it's-
it worked.
it's
it worked.
not that hard.
I'm really lost now. I don't know
You never
where I
said
am.
it was.
All right, guys, let's just hop into it. Is it
All
so?
right.
This is a co-op game.
No, so this is so it's right now it's single player. There is
Gotcha.
actually going to be co-op.
Gotcha. I'm
I'm
glad
actually-
Joe brought me 4 controllers.
That's
Thanks,
fine.
Joe.
We have
We can
the one.
pretend. We can pretend.
And this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
great
I wanna
because I've
pretend.
actually
you
never
take that one.
tested this with somebody else has. I think Shadows has. He's probably in chat. Shadows
Yeah,
has
yeah.
like 60 hours played of the game,
Mm.
and there's not that much content. So he's has done ridiculous
Shadows
stuff.
is a great guy, and he's noticed my haircut.
So this will be
Thank
the
you,
first
Shadows.
time that I actually have used a wireless controller. Oh my gosh!
Sorry, the dicks just fell off the wall.
Dicks just dropped, guys.
Oh no.
Bag of dicks on the floor.
Is that like a
Bag of
thing?
dicks.
Do we have to get up and dance or?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
That's okay. We're still waiting for Mike's testicles to drop, so that's fine.
Hey,
They just did.
Yeah, there it is. Hey.
Oh yeah, so it just basically drops you right into the game right
Drops like a
Sword
bag of
and
dicks.
board.
Oh.
Drops you in
It's-
like a bag of dicks.
It drops you like a bag of dicks. Sword and board drops you in the game like a bag of
Did
dicks.
they warn you before you came on the air that this is definitely not something you should take too seriously?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I
Okay,
don't
cool.
even take life seriously. so
Great,
that's fine.
great. You're in the right place because
Yeah.
this
High
is
five.
Here. Oh,
High
yeah.
five.
might be
I
one of
barely-
the
I
worst introductions to an interview we've ever done. So,
Welcome.
guys,
We're having a good time.
great.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your studio, who you guys are that brought Sword and Board together?
So it's Stuffed Castle Studios. It's mine and basically his too, because his is basically, I mean, he's part of it, right? It's basically just me and him.
Gotcha.
So we've been working on this I've been working on this for the better part of 3 years. It's actually gone
Wow.
through 3 different engine changes.
Holy shit! What do you? It's on Unity now.
Yeah. Yeah. So first, I was originally kind of scared of like learning how to program, so I was using an event-based engine at first, and then I ran into a lot of performance issues with it, and so I decided to heck with it, and I just put it into Unity, and then was like, I'm just gonna learn how to program. And luckily, my my roommate, who actually does Twitch game dev streams, is a really talented programmer. And so he basically had to field all my dumb, stupid questions of like, how do I do this? How do I get a sprite render in Unity? And then but it's gotten better. And so now now we're here. It's actually the furthest that it's ever been.
Oh,
and it's
hell yeah.
actually and which is great. And it's only been in 6 months or like about a 6-month process so far.
Cool.
It cannot be overstated how much effort this guy has put into. Like, no, seriously, because
3 years, man.
I mean, even just like, cause like he went and learned C#, Unity, and like just kind of started the game over, and he picked it up and stitched it to get back together so quickly. It's incredibly impressive.
Yeah, it's been an adventure.
Yeah, no, he has bled for his work here, and it's great. No, I mean, not that you bled, but like the work itself is
You may
great.
have. If you have, that's good. That's good.
So tell us about the game. So this is
it's a top-down adventure puzzle game.
Adventure puzzle. Gotcha.
Right. So and it's actually getting a huge content update tonight. The first dungeon is actually going live because right now it's just a large part of the overworld, and you can actually upgrade. I'll actually show you guys. So you can upgrade your stats. So it's kind of has like RPG elements, right? So you
Gotcha.
have like attack, defense, agility, and you can upgrade whatever you want in any order you want. So you can kind of pick your play style essentially. Like if you wanted to be somebody that was really defensive, or if you wanted to have a lot of attack and no defense to make it a little harder for yourself, or if you wanted to not upgrade anything and just be that guy that wanted to play the game basically on hardcore mode,
Right on.
you could do that. And you have a list of things here. Basically, these are all of the items that you can find in the overworld. They drop off enemies and stuff like that. And then you can take them to a blacksmith, and at the blacksmith you can take those items and turn them into forged items. And you can basically put all of those with a recipe and forge your attack or your defense or your agility upgrades and stuff like that. And so basically the main goal of the game, or I should say the main kind of hooking point of the game, is item combos.
Okay.
So everybody's probably familiar with like Legend of Zelda and stuff like that, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
So in Zelda you have like these items and stuff
Yeah.
like here. But the hook shot is always the hook shot. The bombs are always the bombs. Boomerang does boomerang things. But in this one, you can actually use things together.
Mhm.
So, like, basically, like, what would happen if you had, like, a hook shot bomb? things like
Ah.
that. So, oh, God, there's a
Well,
pumpkin.
quick question though. What's the storyline?
So, you're basically a kid going on a pretend adventure in your backyard.
Oh.
He comes home, his video game console is missing, there's just a note telling him to come and find it. And so that's why all of the enemies in the game are all pixelated, is because he's imagining them from his 8-bit video games.
Okay.
So he's probably smashing squirrels.
Right,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh.
Basically.
Well, and that's also why all the music and a lot of the sound effects are 8-bit as well, because like, you know, when you're out in real life, you're not going
Watch out, fecal matter, fecal
I
matter.
was about to ask, is that a giant
That is
pile
a giant pile of shit.
springy
Yeah.
It's a
poo?
spiraling.
And
Yes.
it makes sense because in the backyard,
It's a turd,
your
and then-
dog takes a poop and your
Right.
brother doesn't pick it up like
Yeah.
he's supposed to, so you got to watch out for
And
it.
when you smash
Giant
poop
shit
with a
monster.
giant axe, it breaks into other smaller
it
pieces of
sure
poop.
does.
Absolutely.
It's kind of
We can go
horrifying,
back to our
actually.
sword,
that
actually.
You would have poop sneak up on you. You know, like that's kind
Well,
of.
I mean, if your dog poops on a stick and you step on the other end, it might launch it at you.
Right. No,
Physics,
absolutely.
man.
I would like to see that.
I'd like to
not
see
on
it, but
me,
not experience
not on me,
it.
but like that'd make a
Yeah.
killer YouTube video.
We actually have cheat codes in the game, too. Can you,
Punch stuff.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on, what the?
There you go.
All right, type in bombs for me.
Metal from poop? What has your dog been eating?
Okay.
That
Can you
wasn't
type in inventory too? You might want to turn it towards you.
No, this is more fun.
No, wait, why did you get metal from the poop? Like, is that because the dog ate, like, shrapnel of some kind?
Maybe.
Well, the poop is pixelated though.
So it's imaginary.
So it's imaginary. Yeah. And back to what I was saying earlier. Like that's why like all the sound, like the sounds, the music that Sid is imagining is all in 8-bit because like his favorite console is like an 8-bit console, and so like
Mhm.
the music he hears is gonna sound like that, you know. And so we have 8-bit
Maggot?
sounds, 8-bit, all that.
So where does the puzzle aspect come into play?
We're not really sure.
So the puzzle aspect, we're not really sure. So there is some puzzles actually, some very basic puzzles in the overworld right now that you can solve that open up secrets. The secrets are very much like the original Legend of Zelda. They're not super called out all the time. The main puzzles are all in the dungeon, which, like I said, the first one's going live tonight,
Mhm.
and then the first obvious boss battle at the end of it is brand new.
So how often are you going to be updating new dungeons?
Probably every month. I actually have been doing content updates and opening new areas like every few days.
So is this currently in early access?
Yes. So it's an early access game, and I also do game dev streams on Twitch.
Nice.
At twitch.tv/Stuffed Castle.
Shameless plug. Go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I do it
Was
at
that
10
what was
a.m.
that again? Stuffed castle?
Stuffed Castle.
Stuffed castle.
Stuffed castle. It's on our
Stuffed
on our
castle.
It's on the back.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
know. I was
he's
like,
yeah, my name and the sword and board logo.
yeah, twitch.tv/sword. I don't know.
How long does it take you to beat a dungeon, say, if you were on my level of gamer, which is not very high?
Well, the first one, just playing through with me, and I actually let my roommate sit down and try to actually play through the dungeon because I obviously know how to solve all the puzzles, right? Because I designed it and put them together.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And it took him about 45 minutes for the first
Oh,
one.
solid.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so and that's the first like intro one. So it's supposed to be like the most basic dungeon, kind of like introducing you to the mechanics and stuff like that. So with the item combos, like I was saying, right? So you have a sword and a bomb. Bomb is obviously everybody knows what a bomb does.
Does it hurt
right?
you if you're near it?
No, it's a pixel explosion. So these ones don't hurt you. There are other explosions that are actually different colored and actually do different animations that do hurt you. But your own bombs don't hurt you. I actually had that in for a little while, and people hated it.
Well, of course, it's 'cause it's realistic.
Right.
As
How
a game-
dare
as
it be
being a
realistic?
snobby gamer, I get angry, but it's more realistic that way.
Right.
It's just take a couple paces away
Well,
from
I
the
also,
bomb. It's
I
not
also,
like it's difficult.
well, the thing is too is I also had it before where people were complaining about the fecals because you'd hit them and then they explode into the smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, but I get hit too easily. It's like, well, don't dry hump the turd.
Hashtag don't
Was
dry
that
hump
exactly?
the turd.
I hope that was a Steam comment where somebody fuck the fecal matter. I get hit too easy, and you respond with, "Don't dry hump the turd."
Don't dry hump the turd.
That would make your game skyrocket in popularity.
Yeah. It just takes off on Twitter. Don't dry hump the turd.
It's like a good like.
Oh,
I'm
little
actually
pull
going to
quote
make.
or-
I'm going to make an image for that.
Or can you just make that like you have sword and board? Don't dry hump the turd.
Yeah.
That's going to be the title of the first dungeon now.
Yes.
Don't dry hump the
Oh,
turd.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Okay, continue.
Are there even turds in?
I know, but in this small, confined area, that sounds like a good idea.
Right. So right now we have like 2 bombs, so you can actually use bombs together. So this is an item combo too. So we have this. It does the giant.
Oh, damn.
Giant bomb explosions. And then we have
My personal
this.
favorite. Oh, this is good.
This is my personal
Yeah, yeah,
favorite.
What?
What?
That's cool.
Yeah, so you can actually jump through objects.
Can you
Sorry,
do it
Mom,
again?
burning down the backyard.
So like right
Yeah.
here, yeah. So right here, as you can see, like I can't go through here, right? Like I just bump into it. But if you actually jump, you can actually go through things, and of
I
course
like
set
it.
things on fire.
It
I
should
love
be
that.
it should be noted that this does take 2 bombs per jump, but he cheated. He's a dirty
has
rotten
yeah.
cheater.
bombs,
so-
yeah.
Like I said, the game has cheat codes, right? So like I wanted to kind of have that old school kind
Well,
of
you
vibe
have
where,
to,
like,
yeah.
And
I
so
miss cheat codes personally. Like they're
Yeah.
just a lot of fun. You just mess around and just
hashtag
seriously.
People love
don't
breaking
dry
the game.
hump the turd.
don't drive the turd. Skybrain's got
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it.
Guys, ask questions. They're here to answer them. We'll field them for you. Make sure and get in your questions for these guys.
Yeah, please do.
Fair warning, one of us will be lying the whole time.
Yeah,
So
it'll
you have
probably
to-
be Mike.
Which
actually.
one could it be?
Oh.
Exciting.
We're like the doors and labyrinth.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that it? Yeah, one tells the truth. the
One
other
always tells
yeah.
the truth, one always lies, and it's got it wrong. And then you go into the weird hand puppets.
All right, ready?
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
What's 2 plus 2?
6.
What's 2 plus 2?
4.
So we know truth, not truth. Problem solved.
Are you
All right,
sure? Think about
so
it.
So here's this, right? So we have our little bubble shield, which this does basically is takes damage for you until it breaks. So if you have the bubble shield and the axe equipped and use this,
This is my favorite.
This is his
This
favorite.
is my favorite.
So you get swirly
Nice.
axe.
I call them saddle axes.
Saddle axes.
Saddle axes. It's just so much fun. Like
And we'll just go up here.
this was before he added in the bomb jump, and even though the bomb jump I think is probably
I like the bomb jump.
is like actually legitimately cooler, I have to stick to my guns here. Like, you know, saddle axes came first.
Oh, you can also do this. You can also equip your bombs with your slingshot and shoot this stuff here.
Nice.
So basically, the idea for this kind of came from the fact that I really like the Legend of Zelda, like especially Link to the Past, right? But I really hated that you would get like the torch, right? And then it was like, oh, there's this really cool thing where if you light a torch, the door will open, right? But then they're still doing it like 6 dungeons later, and at that point it's like no longer interesting. It's no longer something you have to think about, right? Like, oh,
Just going through the motions.
yeah, you go in your inventory, you equip your torch, you light your torch, the door opens, blah blah blah, right? And I wanted the items kind of always changing, so there was always new things being unlocked. So basically, and I didn't even really think about it at the time, but it basically made it so all of the puzzles could get more and more complex the more items you found and the more item combos you unlocked. So it's like, you know, first you have bombs, or first you have like a slingshot, but now it's like, now I have the super bomb combo, I have the bomb jump, I have the bombs themselves, I have, you know, a slingshot so I can shoot the bombs, like, and so all of the...
Did you do the fire shield as well? That's
Oh,
a pretty
no,
good
I
one.
didn't.
Yeah, let's bring that up.
So if somebody asked up here, let's see.
I can basically set stuff on fire now.
Yeah.
Which
and he
game-
can also walk through fire.
Which
too.
games
Yeah.
are your biggest inspirations?
So my biggest inspirations for game dev in general was probably Wizard on the Commodore 64, Legend of Zelda, Mega Man. But there's a lot of Zelda, obviously, in this game. Just you kind of see that from the perspective alone, right? But Legend of Zelda for this one, and probably Diablo, believe it or not. Like, I like the item collecting kind of RPG elements of Diablo. Yeah.
Is there a good loot factor in here? Because I'm a loot whore. I love loot.
Yeah. No,
oh my god, more Lego games, crack for me.
Yeah, like you basically will want to. Oh god,
you on that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die.
Somebody else asked if you've talked about the Forge yet.
I haven't talked about the Forge yet, so well, I have a little bit. Here, we'll actually show it off.
Let's go there.
We'll go to the blacksmith. We'll go see Mr. 2D Heroes. I've made some of my friends. I'm actually going to go in here. I made some of my friends NPCs in the game.
Not me though.
Oh, it was that per request or begging?
Hey.
He's saving you for one of the big boss battles.
A little bit of both. A little bit
have
of
to
both.
fight like a big. Yeah.
You should totally make him a boss.
You have to fight Mike. He's actually the end. He's actually the last.
He's brushing his teeth and singing songs. At the same
No
time.
spoilers. I actually the most whenever I hear music, it's actually when I'm just kind of like walking around, like just wherever. Like that's.
Right.
I've come up with some.
You can read signs. It'll tell you where to go.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Yeah.
Signs are there for your convenience.
Signs are there to read.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Read the signs. You'd be imagining. Actually.
Joe in the control booth said, "Plot twist: the giant poop was his tribute to you."
That is
Go,
actually.
Joe!
That's
All right.
factual. That's facts. Facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
So here's the anvil. So basically, this will show you like all the things that you can upgrade. I don't actually have any marbles. Marbles are the currency in the
You
game.
don't have any marbles?
This is
Cha.
both in real life and in video games.
But where can you find marbles, like really quickly? Like what's? Tell
There's
me.
actually Shadows knows a really good place to farm them. There's a couple good places where you can actually farm marbles.
And there's secrets too, like in the overworld.
Yeah, or you can just use a cheat code. Can you give me a cheat code?
I'll cheat you up.
Can you type in marbles for me? Hold on. I
that
have to open the menu first. Type it in.
All right. MAR.
Really creative with your cheat codes.
I know, marbles.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Didn't work.
This is just like the 90s
Well, type
video.
it faster.
go,
there we
marbles.
go.
That is so Zelda. I
It
love
is.
it. I
It is
fucking
Zelda.
love it.
All right, so now I can actually upgrade some stuff.
So is the main character a boy or a girl? Someone asked.
We
in
never
chat.
say specifically.
I like that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the player can kind of
Sid's a kid.
imagine.
Is Shadow's Reign a friend of you guys'?
I've never heard of him.
He hangs out in
I
Shadow.
was gonna say that sounded like a leading question. Is the main character a boy or a girl, or does the sex of the character depend on the player themselves placing themselves into the game? You gave yourself away with the last half of that question.
I appreciate that, Shadows. Yeah, Shadows is awesome because he's beta tested the hell out of the game.
Nice.
Like I said, he's the one that has like 60 plus hours played.
Holy crap.
There was one day he told me he spent like 8 or 9 hours just blowing stuff up. Like that was all he did.
Like my kind of friend. Hey, want to
Yeah.
hang out? I got fireworks.
Yeah, it was great.
Alright.
And like I don't actually know him in real life. He just popped into my Twitch chat one day and got the game in a giveaway because I do giveaways on my stream.
Well, I'll be going. And where is the stream?
Twitch.tv/stuffed castle.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
But yeah, so I mean, he started sending me bug reports, and it was like really comprehensive, like with screenshots with like a circle around it, like this bush doesn't burn,
Sounds
or like this tree doesn't set on fire. And
Well,
like,
burning bushes.
yeah, and he just ran around and like checked collision and like, and it was great to have. And so like here's the forge, so you can basically take all of the items that are here. As you can see, they're kind of crossed off your list as you get them. So you can take them here, and then you can make forged items. So we can make like bronze.
Yes.
You can make copper wire, things like that. So all of these have like specific recipes if you come over here,
So-
depending on what they're upgraded to.
So how many weapons do you have that you can build, or how many are you planning to be able to build?
So currently there's 6 levels for each, so you can upgrade your attack, defense, agility,
I get it
everything to
now.
level
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
But there's actually going to be a hidden blacksmith that's going to be completely secret, so people are going to have to look, see if they can
Is that for
find him.
crafting?
Whoa.
Yeah, that
I
is.
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's used to actually
Spoiler. For the
upgrade
company.
past
Yeah,
that.
thank
Yeah.
you. He doesn't tell me nothing.
Oh my god, I want to find that.
Yeah, so luck kind of works almost like Diablo 3's magic, or Diablo 3, Diablo 2 also. Also, well, it's more like Diablo 2. Diablo 3 doesn't really have magic find. Shame on you, Blizzard.
Shots fired.
But yeah, it kind of works like magic find. So the more luck you have, the more items drop. And there's certain items that actually won't drop until you have a certain level of luck. So it's kind of it kind of gates your progression that way. So you can upgrade that. We can upgrade like our stamina. If you upgrade your agility, you basically run around like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like Sid's,
Do you use like do you rev up?
yeah, but, well, so no, you do not spin dash.
I would love that.
Maybe later on. It is still in early access.
Yeah.
That's something we can add, which
That
is the
would
great
be amazing.
Bit of a funny little anecdote. Like, we've showed this game a couple times, and I would always complain to Rob. I'd just say, Rob, I moved so slow. It's killing me. And he called me an idiot and told me to go like upgrade my agility. And then I was playing the game like crazy. I was like, I love this. This is amazing.
Yeah. So why don't you just?
I don't know this game.
Why don't
I
you?
have no idea what this is.
Yeah. So we were at it. Yeah, we were. That was actually at one show we were at. We were at Power of Play, and he told me that, and I told him like, just upgrade your agility. Like it's built into the game. Just go upgrade it.
That's at
And-
SRG.
Yeah. So at SRGE, you finally upgraded it.
Yeah.
So it was
That's
like
great.
another convention later, and then you upgrade it, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is great. I was like, I know, I told you like 3 months ago.
All
All right, go ahead and type in agility. Again, cheat codes. I thought it would be great and kind of like retro inspired if the game had cheat codes, but also helps, people like Shadow's Reign or people that get it in early access to
How do
kind
you-
of test things out.
How do you spell agility? Because I just spelled it 3 times.
Did you spell it with a J or a G?
a G? Agility? I did that.
Then type
I
it
watched
again,
him
only
do it.
better.
He watched me do it. Yeah.
I watched him. I got his back on this one.
Yeah, no.
Usually,
Maybe-
I'd
maybe
be
it would help
completely
if you
against him,
actually-
but this time,
You actually have to type it quickly, though.
Wait, can we summon Clippy to help us out here?
Oh yeah, that's doing great there, Rob.
Your name's Clippy now.
That's fine. Wait. Oh, duh.
I have never seen this.
You know
man in my
why? You know why? It's not a bug. So I'm an idiot, and I don't know my own cheat codes.
Oh, Clippy.
So I forgot because I went off the whole marbles and bombs thing, right?
Oh.
So the stat upgrades are actually a Daft Punk reference. So it's better, harder, faster, stronger. So better makes your attack upgrade. Harder is your defense. So faster is your agility.
Look at that.
Now we got it.
Joe is giggling. Work it.
Work it. Oh, and Lucky.
Somebody did ask if
is
you
for
had
luck.
any plans for Magic users.
So I haven't really thought about that too much. Because there's not really like class differences right now, right? Like there's no, but that might be something that comes into the arena later. So like you guys mentioned co-op when we first started. So there's no co-op currently, but I actually want to do like either a co-op or a PvP style arena mode where everybody kind of unlocks different item combos based on how many like arena levels they get through. And so then you can use your different item combos on other players. And there'll be a leaderboard and stuff like that. Just kind of add something more to the game for people that actually want to play with friends.
Mhm.
I thought about doing like some co-op puzzles, but like after playing like Four Swords and stuff, it's kind of like co-op puzzles are really hard to design around, especially if you're one single person. And then of course, there's the whole issue with like making a puzzle too easy if you have multiple people.
Right.
Sorry, someone in the chat said bop it.
Bop it. Flick it.
Twist
Bop it,
it.
flick it, twist it, lick it.
Lick it.
That's how it goes, right?
Flick it.
Flick it.
Pull
So,
it.
as you can see, I move
Bop it Extreme, man.
much
That was
faster
my
now.
joint.
Oh yeah. Somebody else asked, how does the game handle death? Do you need to save and reload, or is there a checkpoint system?
So there is a checkpoint system, and I'll actually show that off. That is a good question. So,
that poop.
Yeah, and you can save your game right now. That all totally works in the early access build.
Quit checking yourself out.
I love how fast I run. Yeah. You damn narcissist. Stop bringing attention to your NPC. Look at him.
I'm all over the
It's
place.
lifelike. It's so
I'm all-
lifelike.
You look like shit today, man.
He
You look like crap.
he nailed me. That's my best side right
Yeah,
there.
and as you can see, he actually
That's the-
shoots faster too now that his agility is cranked
Oh,
up.
nice.
So it's fairly slow at first.
Quick question: what's happening there when you go to that item that dropped? Can you only carry a certain amount of
Yeah.
items?
So right now, because we cheated, it's not letting me. Yeah. So if you look, actually, it'll say like right now it says 18 of 2, right? Because I'm not actually supposed to be able. So if you actually play it like you're supposed to play it, it'll stop at 2, and then they'll turn red and basically tell you like, hey, you can't pick me up.
Okay.
Because we use cheat codes, we kind of broke all the logic. It's like, I don't know what to do. So back to the checkpoint system thing, there are little, oh my gosh. Get away from me. We'll just switch to the sword again.
Bit of an odd choice to have a jack-o'-lantern, because it doesn't look like fall. What's going on there?
Hey, man.
Dude,
Have
where,
you criticized him on this before? Is that?
No.
where do you put your old jack-o'-lanterns? You put them in the backyard in the woods.
Yeah, where they rot.
Dude, in the backyard.
So there are cement monoliths that actually look like old school NES cartridges. Like right here.
What?
So if you go to one of these, that'll ask you to save your game. And then you can save your game. Let's actually turn... Hold on.
Is
I'm gonna
this
turn
kid
that down.
a modern child?
No, it's kind of. I always imagined
Go
it
back
kind
in
of
time?
being like retro, yeah, like late '80s, early '90s kind of a time.
Weird, that's retro now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
They're antiques now.
I'm not an antique, and you're older than I am.
I
so-
actually went to an antique store not too long ago, and they had like my old He-Man action figures, and I was
Oh,
like,
man.
"This is antique."
No.
Like it kind of hurt my heart a little bit, actually.
Just don't go.
I was like,
do it.
"Oh, man at arms."
Oh,
so
look,
this
it's
is like,
fine.
yeah. So this is a basic puzzle. I think everybody knows how to do this. This is like just kind of a familiar thing. There's going to be obviously like things in the general overworld that kind of gate your progression. So there is a dungeon entrance on the other side of the river that you obviously wouldn't be able to access until you had the slingshot from the other prior dungeon. But since I start you off currently with all of the item combos, you can kind of go quite a few places. I love that the bridge doesn't have collision, so the maggots just kind of on top of it. But you can read the sign, and it'll basically tell you like no throwing things.
So you throw something.
Yeah. That's good. You can totally miss it. You can just totally miss it.
God, you're such a Zelda child. Like, this is like triggering in my head all like good Zelda memories.
That's a great
good.
thing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you did a good job with this, guys.
I love The Legend of Zelda, absolutely.
So like
And
here's the
you-
dungeon.
Oh, there it is.
So obviously I can't access it yet because like I said, the first dungeon's going live tonight. So that's super fun. I just love doing this.
I don't blame you. Jumping and setting things on fire are two very fun things to do.
There's a lot of trees over here. This is like one of my favorite places to do it because there's so many trees.
Some people were asking why are some of them cardboard cutouts?
So I kind of imagined it like he's going on a pretend adventure in his backyard, right? And maybe he felt like his backyard wasn't epic enough. Like, I want a tree here, I want a bush here, or whatever. And so he kind of made them himself.
Yeah.
I've
Or,
actually asked the same question of him. Of
Yeah,
Rob
and his parents are kind of, without spoiling too much, they're involved in the story also.
Okay.
And so I kind of always imagine, because like my mom was a huge inspiration. She was really into gaming and stuff like that, and she was the one that got me into like the Legend of Zelda and stuff. She's the one that got me my NES and then spent more time on it than I did.
Jealous.
And she was a painter, and so she always like helped me do stuff.
Mhm.
So I always kind of imagine like his parents would kind of help him make these little props for him to go kind
Yeah.
of like pretend with.
See, I didn't even think of that question because I literally would have done the same thing myself as made my own trees or forts or something out of like a big giant cardboard box. In
Yeah.
fact, I have.
Yeah, and that was kind of like, this is basically like the digital version of my childhood. So for like everybody that wants a little bit of backstory, my parents divorced when I was really young, and which is fine. No tears. But I ended up having to live without power for several years, and that was after I was already addicted to video games. So I would basically take like cardboard boxes that my dad would bring me because he worked as a glass cutter, so he had these huge cardboard boxes, and he would make me like little cardboard houses and stuff to play in.
That's awesome.
And then I would run around my backyard and basically pretend to be Link with like a little cardboard sword and shield and like fight imaginary stuff. So then I was kind of, I forgot why, but I was just basically thinking of like that time in my childhood one day, and I was like, that would probably make a cool like little story for a game.
I like that.
And that's kind of what this has turned into.
I like knowing that little nugget fact about you, and that makes the game even better now.
So when can people expect this to go out of early access on Steam?
Probably
Is there
with
a
the-
plan?
Yeah, I'm shooting for the next 7. Probably at the it's got probably about, I don't even know time frame as to where it would be, but it's probably going to be in early access for another 8 months.
Okay.
Because like I said, I'm planning on getting a dungeon out basically every single month to kind of increment it, and there's going to be 8 dungeons. So as long as I can stick to that timeline, that's when it'll be done.
And how much is it currently on early access?
It's $4.99.
$4.99, guys. Go pick it up on
Play it
Steam
tonight.
early access. You can play it right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the dungeon tonight.
The
Yeah,
dungeon.
the dungeon goes live tonight.
That's going to be a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, it's
brand new dungeon, 2 new music tracks.
It's Friday night. Go get yourselves a 2-liter of Shasta. Go get some Twizzlers and have a good time.
Daredevil to hold the fuck on. You'll get to eventually.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I mean, like, definitely go check it out. Give me some feet, if I could talk.
Oh, I said place of the planet earlier.
Let him know what you think about
planet.
the fecal matter in the Steam comments.
Yeah, please go post a review. Poop game of the year.
Hashtag don't hump the dry turd.
Don't dry
Don't dry
turd.
Don't dry
Don't hump the dry turd. Dry turds happen. White dog shit. Everybody's seen white dog shit.
Ah.
But yeah, I mean, there's going to be a huge content update going up tonight. Basically, the first dungeon is like 3/4 of the size of the overworld, and the overworld size is like pretty good size right now. So I mean, it's gonna be huge.
There you go, guys. All right, so we need to get set up for our next stream, which is Paizo playing Dread on Weekly Affirmations. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to set up the Jenga. It's going to be pretty ridiculous. So stick around for that. Thank you guys so much. Check out Sword and Board on Steam Early Access right now. Go check it out. Shut it down, Joe. Shut it down. Bye, Julia. Was it what? No. What
Julia.
What was the name?
Pageant wave.
Bye, Jane.
Jane.
Queen
Bye,
Wave.
Jane.
Queen
I think
Wave.
her name was Jane.
There you
Bye,
go.
Jane.
Well, he's